Welcome to the breaking news, where I bring you the latest news because I am your newsman. Recently, a lot of crazy things started to happen, so let me bring you up to speed. All wars around the world have stopped. The war is over everywhere. There's no wars, no one is fighting. Everyone is ditching their equipment and there is no shooting guns anywhere. All the heads of all the countries decided, you know what, it's not worth the hassle. It's too much trouble to go and have war with other people. And also it's not very nice. So everyone stopped. War is over. Crime is no more. There is no crime. No one is committing any crimes. It's all peaceful now. There is no violence on the streets. Crime rate has fallen all the way down to absolute zero. And even below it, people are starting to do nice things all of a sudden. You walk in a back alley and someone surprises you from behind and they're giving you money and kind words. All kinds of animals are roaming free. All animals have been freed. There's cats and dogs everywhere. Everyone is petting all the different animals. There's sheep, there's pigs, there's cows, and everyone is loving it. Everyone is loving it. Look at me even with my pet raccoon. I have mentioned that crime is no more, but you know what else is no more? Work. No one has gone to work. No one is going to work, and everyone that was at work left. So no one is working. I'm not really sure why I'm here, but someone has to relay the news to you so you all know what's happening. But no one else is working anywhere. There's no one sitting behind the camera. I am recording this myself and broadcasting this myself. All bosses and managers said everyone can have a day off because they want a day off as well. So everyone is off work today. There's massive internet shortages around the world because everyone is on the internet. No one is anywhere else. Everyone is at home and using the internet, so internet is breaking down massively. So all the leaders are working to get internet back up as soon as possible because they want to use it as well. But also they're working to make it absolutely free. They say it is a human right to have internet on you at all times, so you can use it wherever and however you want. So after a period where no one was really working or doing anything, everyone banded together. They decided that things need to be done and people need to work to contribute to society, and everyone wanted to help out as best as they can. So everyone got together, they became this great community, and now everyone is back at work and helping out. But also, there's a scheme where if you don't like what you're doing, you can swap to a different job very quickly. People also take turns at difficult jobs, and you can take an emotional day off if you are feeling like not working that day. So people are helping each other out so that the society can continue in a good and productive way. Everything is starting to come together. All people helping each other build the best society they can build. All the work that can is being done from home. And some of the work that can't be done from home is also done from home. The Zoom meetings are not happening anymore. It's all either text meetings or just voice meetings. Money, dollars, pounds, coins is no more. There is no money. There's no monetary value to things. If you want to be paid or if you want to pay someone, you pay in hugs or compliments. That's how you pay. So how you pay for a favor? You say compliment, you give a hug, you do something nice. You don't pay them coins, you don't give them metal bits for helping the whole world out. Why would you do that? There is no arguments. No one is fighting with each other. There's no shouting on the streets. But there's a lot of people that do not come into close proximity to each other, aka they are ghosting each other and ignoring each other. Instead of actually talking it out, they just go separate ways and they move to a different country, because now you can. Everything's open and everything is free. So you can. If you've got someone that you don't really like, you turn around and you just don't talk to them. Everyone is given a free pair of very good quality headphones. And also, Spotify access or any music you want is free. All music is free, as the music should be. Everyone can listen to anything they like, and it's great. On the streets, you just have people walking around with headphones on, and no one is bothering anyone. Marriages are on the decline. Actually, they are on the sharp decline. There's less and less marriages happening. It's just everyone has a crush on someone, but they are too scared to go to them and talk to them. So everyone has a crush on everybody else, but there's just no action. So no marriages, so no kids. So maybe we should do something about this. You know, all the massive budgets that were for military, they are no longer for military. Now they're shifted to make green areas and parks in cities, to make everything looks better, nicer, cleaner. All this money is being spent so that everyone is feeling a bit better every day. An international organization has been created called ISG, which stands for International Support Group, which basically is a group chat of everyone in the world. If you've got a problem, if you've got a tough day, you can chat there and everyone will support you from around the world. All national anthems have been changed to some really cool and really creative songs made by the collective collaboration of occupants. All these songs compete every year for the Best Anthem Award, and they keep changing every year. Cities now compete for the Best Feeling Award. The cities get grades for how good they feel, how good they look, how nice they are to the occupants, how easy it is to navigate the cities, and it is a fierce competition. Each city wants to be the best feeling city, so when you walk into a city, you're like, this is a nice city. After declining in recent years, the environment now is getting much better. No one is polluting the environment. Everyone is caring about environment. There's no trash anywhere. Everyone is cleaning everything and taking care of everything. Environment is in the safe hands of good people that care about it. For some time now, people have been bringing blankets to concerts and events. So, administration thought of an idea. Every time there's a concert or an event, everyone gets under a big blanket. Everyone is lying under the same blanket and enjoying the music or the show or whatever it is. And now everyone is feeling the warmth of everyone else, and it's nice and cozy. Every building has a very tasteful and very good looking artwork on it, so that all the buildings look better. But also, the new buildings being built are built like this, straight out of the fantasy world, so that in the years to come, when we replace all the old buildings, all our cities are gonna look like something from a fantasy. All countries have merged together, and now they divided into 4 different countries. Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, and of course Ravenclaw. Everywhere on the streets are what we call comfort pods. These are little pods with nice things inside them. They are warm, they are cozy. You can get in there if you're feeling rough, if you're feeling a bit down. You can get into a comfort pod, listen to some music, relax a little bit, so that you can feel better, and then go on with your day. One useful feature of the comfort pod is when you get in, it sends a notification to your boss saying you are comforting yourself right now. You're having your time. And the boss always understands that. We don't ban many things now, but there's one thing that was banned, and that's non-constructive feedback. If someone is mean just to be mean and non-constructive, that is illegal. No one's actually done it, but it is illegal. Another thing that is illegal is talking over other people, which has not happened yet either. But it's illegal, just in case, so it never happens. Children at school now learn fantasy books. There's also added classes. There's more art classes, writing classes, creative classes, so that children can develop in any way they would like. There's also emotional intelligence class, so that everyone can develop their feelings in a right way. We have stopped production of white and black socks. There is no more plain socks. All socks produced now are very colorful, they have patterns. If you are found wearing plain socks, you will be ignored until you change them. There's been shifts in our language recently. For instance, thank you has become the most used phrase everywhere. Everyone is saying thank you like it's a coma. People can't stop. People also no longer ask, what do you do for a living? Instead, they ask, how do you help for a living? Because everyone is helping. A minute of silence has been implemented every day at around 11 a.m. so that everyone stops whatever it is that they're doing and they can appreciate the present moment. They can appreciate the people around them. They can appreciate the beauty of living. Every day, minute of silence. Telephone lines have been disconnected, completely annihilated. Why, you ask? Because no one is using them. No one is using phones to call someone. Everyone is texting. Everyone is on the internet, and that's how they communicate. No one is receiving or making any calls. The field of sport has shifted slightly, let's say. Now, the international most popular sport is complementing each other at a very high competitive level. Every year there's a big tournament where the biggest complementers, the best complementers in the world come together, and it's broadcasted all over the world, and everyone is watching how they complement each other. Economy has now changed. You might say productivity has dropped, but that's not entirely true. The preference for materialism has changed. People now don't really enjoy materialism. They would rather spend good time together and enjoy the world. Why do we need to produce so many things where we can enjoy the world as it is? There's been an implementation where at night, at midnight, all the lights everywhere are off, are turned off. And you might ask, why is that? The reason is so that everyone can see the stars. Because no one wants to see the light, everyone wants to see the stars. So at night, all the lights are out and everyone is out also, staring at the stars. The work week has been shortened. We don't work 5 days a week anymore. Also, we don't wake up as early as we used to. We wake up at 10, we work only a few hours, we go back home, and we work less days. Because we don't really have a way of choosing new political leaders. All the presidents are chosen randomly. One day you can be an ordinary person, next day the lottery picks you to be a president, and it's switched every month so that everyone can have a go at being a president, and all sorts of ideas can flourish in our beautiful society.